Stories here. Do you think PMC, Pat's Money Crew, take it forward, Sonny?
No.
You don't? You don't believe in the Cinderella story?
I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of your heart.
Okay. Fast play towards the middle here, coming up from Pat's Money Crew. Already going to be dinking down Mighty Max towards Arch, just to fall back momentarily. But the station has now been armed by Aaron. But still two players hunkered in towards the A site. Aaron, we're going to go for the face. He's not low. They're trying to shoot his body, but eventually he'll be taken down.
Yeah, not fantastic from Aaron and Mighty Max as the A-bombs are completely conceded. Now, coming in for the retake, Pulse the first man. He's not going to be able to get a huge amount done as Xeon just falling back there. And this is looking very much like a round in the way of Pat's Money Crew. Weber will finally get himself one back onto Skrit as Harry C goes down as well. That's Pulse finding a kill. So back into a 3 versus 3. There is no kit to play with, and with one player on the bomb site, one in pit. That's 2 players on the bomb site actually. Lols finding himself a nice kill through. Lazar now coming in. There's still one player on the site. Be careful. Lazar takes him down. Now one player left in pit. It's all on to Lazar. 1 versus the world. It's too late. There's no time. God, I do love Lazar, but today it did not work out for him. Yeah. You know what? I think Lazar is the best AWPer that Endpoint's ever had.
Definitely, definitely.
Easily.
Rest have been awful.
So easily.
Awful. Smooth has been awful. Yeah, Smooth's been awful.
That Snods guy.
Snods was awful. Snods was by far the worst.
Easily.
The old Lazar, awful. The old Laz was awful. Imi as well. Hashtag NRG. It's alright, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's towards the end of his playing.
Tapered off a bit, yeah. But at the start, it was good.
Well.
But the motivation
was AWPing was quite good.
But what are you trying to say about... Oh, they've gone for the 3-man boost.
This is dirty and disgusting, and I don't like it.
Feels bad. Feels bad.
It does feel bad, doesn't it?
Quite a good metaphor for Endpoint.
No, it's just pixel climbing, though, isn't it?
Is that allowed?
No. Well, it's part of the game, isn't it? But
well, that's it. Endpoint disqualified. Pat's Money Crew win.
It's part of the game.
The Piffin Battle Round.
It's part of the game, but pixel climbing, you just shouldn't.
But do you know what this tells me, Sonny?
Valve is a terrible company.
Do you know what this tells me, Sonny?
What?
Endpoint really want to win. Yeah. They're pulling out all the stops. They're showing.
They're pulling out the land strats. Have you seen Jackie's land strats folder?
It sounds like Ezio would have that.
Nope. Jackie's got that.
A land strat folder.
Land strat folder.
Just as teams walk by, they see the folder, they just, you know...
Have a glance, yeah.
Yeah, they, oh gosh, that's serious.
Yeah, exactly. Figure it out. Figure out what's going on. Anyway, play going over towards that B bomb site now as Pat's Money Crew with the AKs alive. Xeon is, of course, on the scout, seeing what he can do. I do like the little British flags on the Endpoint pictures. I'm a big fan of that.
Do you know what?
Yeah. I
actually asked to have that, and they laughed at me and said that would look stupid. And then now they have it, and they think it's amazing.
I think you look stupid.
I do.
Anyway, the push now coming in. It's a very nice flash coming in. Weber even going to find himself a nice dig shot. Pulse follows it up, and suddenly this gets dangerous. Weber to close down Lols, and now what is going on? Finally, Xeon gets 2 back in, but Lazar trades it out, and now it's all on Docs. He can't get anything done. Fantastic round from Endpoint there.
Would you look at that? Would you look at that? 1-1.
I was looking at that, were you?
I was looking at that. 1-1. Brandon Weber with the 2K Deagles turns that into an Endpoints round. So, round number 3 then. Pat's Money Crew going to go for the Force buy. We're maybe seeing a similar affair we saw on Train. Battle of the Force buys. Teams going back and forth. But obviously the first team to win 2 consecutively, breaking the opposition's money, is going to go into the lead and have the, chokehold, have the real, foothold in this matchup. Don't know more metaphors you can have, but anyway, flashbang comes in towards the mid. Lazar's going to fall back, but he gets back in time.
It was risky. Lazar playing with fire. Oh, but he's gone in from behind there. Skrit finds him. No one covering that off, and Lol's now pushing his way forward. This is looking really dangerous again, and trading it back. You don't like to see this. You really don't. Endpoint struggling once more. Weather and Pulse, those B players, the last 2 men alive, trying to get some work done, but I mean, that shouldn't really happen. I mean, it is a force buy given, but Lazar shouldn't have to worry about that wrap. If he's covering off Arch, there is no reason he should have to worry about short. That's not good for Endpoint, boys. Pushing into the bomb site now, going for the retake. Skrit is low, but with just Weber alive now. He's found himself 2, but the bomb is far ticked, and Lol's the last man alive. He's going to go for a bit of tagging. Weber finds him, but yeah, no time. Again, not good.
Well, Pat's Money Crew bring this one back, 2-1. That should be another force play count from Endpoint. So Brandon does save the AWP. The AWP, he wishes the M4. Can't jump over another M4, but actually, Sunny, instead of jumping over another M4, he invests into utility.
You don't like to see it.
It's the little things. Do you know what they say? It's the small things that make a great business, right? Same here for being the IGL for Endpoint. Small things make a great leader.
And all those little things, they add up to I'm in love with you and all those little things.
All
One Direction for you.
Oh.
That's all the small things I was going with.
There was a Blink 182 reference there, mate. Sorry.
No, sorry.
That's
it was
all good,
actually
mate.
One Direction.
Ah, of course.
Somewhat different.
Yeah.
So you don't know One Direction, do you?
No.
You only know heavy metal.
And rap.
Cool.
Yeah, you are.
You stop it.
Stop it.
Push now moving towards the A bomb site. Are Pat's Money crew going to be able to find themselves a consecutive round, or will Endpoint be forcing this one out? Lazza up close and personal, just diving through smoke. I mean, firstly, why? Secondly, why? Thirdly, why? Why are you diving through smoke? There's just no need for it. It doesn't make any sense, man.
Desperation.
Desperado.
They are good drinks. I know,
they are good until you've had too many, at which point they are.
Do you remember the after party we had in September?
Which one?
The Infinity one.
Oh, yeah.
Desperados and the Souls. Desperados and Souls. I vomited that night on that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I had a good night as well. Do you remember? That's when I lost my phone.
Yeah, I remember. He charged you some crazy thing, right?
£2,000 Uber.
Was it really £2,000 Uber? Jeez. How was it awkward to get the money back?
Yeah, very.
Really?
To go through NatWest fraud team.
Jesus. Did the Uber driver get in trouble for that?
Yeah.
Do you not?
I couldn't prove it, could I?
Jeez.
Oh, mate, that was a disastrous night, I tell you. That was a disastrous night, and I was gone. I'm lucky I woke up in my bed the next morning. I tell you what, could have been in George's bed. His name was George, by the way. I remember that. I'm not going to forget that. Let me tell you. I'm not going to forget that. Anyway, it was a Volkswagen Tiguan. Pulse holding top banana, hoping someone's going to be coming towards him as the smoke goes down. Just holding off on that bomb site and hoping for a consecutive round here. We haven't had any so far, and Pulse going straight down. No one else to cover off. And that B bomb site is completely given up. No Weber. You hate to see it, Snots. You hate to see it.
Player advantage there for Pat's Money crew. Push comes in through CT, but all the players coming from the same angle here, so there's no flank coming in from behind from Banana. This makes things quite awkward and one-dimensional. Max gets one, but eventually will be taken down. So, since the Pistols, we've had 4 force-play victories in a row. Can we, Chris, Harry Potter, can we, as I say that, look at Chris' picture.
Ironic.
How convenient. What's the scoreboard, please, Chris? Can we see that? Hey, okay, got a moonwalking chicken. But you can see 1, 1, 1, 1. So no one actually found some consistency here.
What ones are you looking at?
As in like the rounds going 1 for 1 for 1 for 1 back and forth.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just not going very well so far. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense, man. Yeah, a little boost coming out there. We haven't seen a lot from Aaron so far. It really hasn't been his greatest performance.
It's only been 5 rounds, mate.
That doesn't mean anything. The first 5 rounds are often the most interesting, Sons.
That's very true. It's very true.
I wish. Nice smoke down, top banana being taken full control of. But again, are we going to see Endpoint again force buying and winning? How long does it go? How long do you stop force buying and start?
I think at this point it's going to keep going. They haven't up onto Weber though.
Yes, they do.
They do. Last time they went A, it went south. They ran through the smoke towards middle. And this time,
They do the same thing.
yeah, but at least they smoked off Arch this time. But the op is towards Mini Pit. Leaving just one player alone, isolated towards the B bomb. So there's going to be Pulse as a flashbang CZ to work with. No one is rotating towards the B site here, Sonny. This could get hairy.
Yeah, it's getting hairy, in fact, and Pulse just about escaping with his life there, not even going to escape. And again, on his own, no one helping him, no one covering him, and Luz is going to try and do his darn best to do some damage, but it's just not working out. Aaron goes down as well, and you have the lurk over in Harry's C. It's just disappointing stuff through and through. Luz trying to get some work done. Mighty Max will find himself another one as well. Lurk up. will go down in turn. And now 2 versus 3 on a retake B-bomb site. It's just not going to happen. So Endpoint fall back. And, I mean, again, if you've got 5 players alive, keep 2 on B, please. Just, especially when one of them's only got a CZ.
Well, obviously the idea is you have the weapons towards the A site. Obviously, if Patsman could go towards B, you can then save the AWP.
So leave the AWP.
Okay.
Don't move the AWP. Why move the AWP if you've got 5 players alive?
Because you want to have the AWP at the site they're
pistol.
attacking, because otherwise it's just going to be FAMASs and CZs holding the site you think they're going to go to.
Right. So you've got the FAMASs and the CZs on that site. You've got 4 of them. Or you have 1 AWP on the B-bomb site, and they go A, you can still save the AWP.
That's very true. That's very true. But obviously they want to win the round.
Yes, granted they want to win the round, but what's more likely? You've got 4 pistols on A bomb site. Obviously they're going to smoke. Obviously they're going to execute onto it. The AWP isn't going to do a huge amount of damage. I mean, maybe one and done, especially when you haven't got long, because you know they're always controlling the
Do you want me to get Brandon Webber on the line right now?
What do you mean? What are you implying about Webber?
That's good.
Thank you.
That was good.
Thank you.
That was good.
No, but seriously, I think that was silly. I mean, it's not obviously a massive deal, but yeah, just saying.
Pats Mono Crew do win the war of attrition, claiming 2 in a row. Now their prize will be the eco coming out from Endpoint, but I say eco, 2 of the weapons were saved from the last round. That will be the AWP from Webber and the AK from Lazza, but already one of the players taking out the equation, but it's Lazza with the AK and the spray. Oh, and the 3rd shot as well. Leaving just Lowell's last alive as he jumps out towards apartments, desperate for any chance or hope.
Yeah, Lowell's 1-man versus the world. He's going to take down Mighty Max with a nice kill, but they know exactly where he is now. I'm not sure if they know where the bomb is. I mean, a nice little selfie there, Snods, like it. Nice.
Look, mate,
yeah,
I'm on Snapchat.
Nice.
When you're as ugly as me, it takes a while to get the good picture. Do you know what I mean?
Snod, you don't need to worry. You need to stop pouting, though. I mean, that upsets me. Because it's like a half pout. You're not even committing to the pout.
That is true. That is true. The half
personally, I hate pouts.
Why?
I just hate them.
So what do you do for you go for that? You go
no,
for that?
Obviously, I don't. That's what I'm.
Show me your Instagram.
My Instagram's fantastic, actually.
Do you want to give it a quick plug?
Yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, of course you can. It is, I think it's SunnyNeil98. I don't really do much on there, but my Instagram is fantastic. I only post like pure creme de la creme pictures.
Oh, you like the Snapchat filter? Okay.
No, I don't use Snapchat filters.
The muscles are out. I rate that.
Yeah. Well, it was like a while ago, so I'm obviously leaner and meaner now. Of course. Nice slow round now coming in from Pat's Money Crew, not overcommitting, especially towards that B-bomb site, just holding back a little bit and waiting up that utility. No need to get aggressive. You see, my Instagram is the creme de la creme. SunnyNeil98, that's SONNYNEAL 98. You can follow me. Send me pictures of yourself.
Oh, I just got your NatWest card on your phone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you have to double tap home and you get that up. It's a Do you use Apple Pay?
No.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I definitely need to get it. I actually lost my wallet last week in Leicester on my way here for the Prem.
Of course.
Of course. And I got my new card while I was on the train here, so I had no money.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. So
well, what, you using cash, are you?
Yeah.
Is your mum like Western Union you?
She has lent me some money, yeah.
That's nice of her. Cheers, Mrs. Byfield. Nice attack coming in here from Docs. Unfortunately, just not able to connect the shots in any way, shape or form. And really, really struggling there. The B bomb site, however, is the one under attack. And look, there's an AWP over towards B. Not on Webber, though. He has decided Pulse is the man to use the AWP on this occasion, and you know what, it's working out. So nice kill comes in. Webber and Lazza going to work. Lazza's having a real game so far, really doing some damage as Webber closes in for the last kill, and a nice round in from Endpoint, putting 2 together.
Oh my god!
Yeah, 13-3 and Webber on 11.
Oh. Joe Loose is on fire.
Joe Loose. That's why we love him. I missed you. I missed Lazza.
Have you seen his hair now? He grew it out. You know, he had I call it the Nando's haircut. You know, the little
yeah.
The frizz at the front.
Gem.
The frizz at the front. The ice gem. Yeah. He has the ice gem. Frizz at the front.
Yeah.
He's actually got it longer now. So it looks like ramen before you boil it.
God.
Yeah, it's not the best. I call him ramen.
Ages, actually.
Yeah. He's doing well.
Pulse with the opening kill there. Harry C going straight down. I've just thought about what you said, actually. You're trying to take a nice picture. Does that mean there's a lady on the scene, Slots?
There was a lady on the receiving end of that Snapchat.
Oh,
yeah.
hello.
Hello.
We'll be talking about that later, my friend.
Oh.
Mon petit chéri. Yeah, we will indeed. Nice round there coming in from Endpoint. Finally starting to put some money in the bank, starting to put some rounds together. It's good to see. Question is, can they keep it going? It looks like they're finally waking up, finally getting a bit stronger. However, it is now 5 AKs versus the buy of Endpoint, so they're going to need to wake up a little bit. No AWP coming out so far for Pat's Money Crew. Do we know who the AWPer is?
Docs.
Interesting.
He's also the IGL and captain, so doing his best forward impression.
Oh, well done, mate. Doing his best Immy impression, I think you mean.
Yeah.
The only AWPer I need in my life.
Oi, cheers. 5-4. Round number 10. And yeah, I mean, going to be leaving one player towards the B side. Once again, it will be Pulse. As Aaron has exited the server prematurely, going for the second middle peak. What's so funny, mate? What are you laughing at?
Oh, no, just Aaron dying.
Oh, you found pleasure in that?
Yeah, a little bit. What's this?
Not sure. Well, what I do know is peak towards middle. Good flashbang as well coming out from the Mighty Max himself. Lazar chimes in, having such a great game so far. Molotov as well towards middle, as it is a 4 versus 2. So Pat's Money Crew have gone rather stale since winning the double force buy.
Yeah, although there was the opening advantage, not looking so fantastic now. 3 versus 2, but a really nice position here from Lols. He did, of course, catch Mighty Max out last time, but this time there's the trade-in. Bomb goes down, and Lols in a very, very tough position. He has to recover that bomb. He just about will be able to get it and pop that down onto the A-bomb site. But Lazar working up fast. Pulse in with the AWP as well. As soon as this bomb is heard, and Pulse will hear it, they're going to cool it across. There we go. Lols getting that down, doing his level best, but double P comes in. It's Pulse to close it out, and Lazar still, he's having a fantastic game so far. He's really, really doing well.
What is he on now? Must be 17, 18 kills.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look, please.
Let's have a look.
And let's zoom in.
16
to 3. Oh.
Weber's on 14, to be fair. And Aaron is on 2.
So, Pat's Money Crew have to be worried right now as Lazar and both Weber are firing all cylinders. And actually, Lazar's not even AWPing. Got the AK in hand, delivering the pain and the damage. Mit das Kalashnikov.
Yeah, well, he did say he wanted to stop AWPing, didn't he, a little while ago? Yeah.
Was that Shady? Was that him?
No, it was him a little while ago.
Did he say that to you in person? Oh, back on XL, he was primary rifle when Jacob would AWP on the T side, and Luz would AWP on the CT side.
Why though?
Because Luz is very good with an AK.
Yeah, but he's better with an AWP.
I'd actually think his AK is better than his AWP. I think his AWP is better than his M4 though. Doesn't make sense, but some players just have troubles with the different weapons.
And you have trouble with all the weapons.
Yeah.
The push now coming in as Mighty Max holds fast on the side, finds himself 2 until Lazar decides to execute Mighty Max. Fair enough, I would too, probably. Aaron now holding on the bomb site, finally going to get himself a kill, but it's only going to be the one as Lazar now closing in. They should really have known he was there considering he killed Max, but Xeon, the last man alive, gets the bomb down quickly this time, not messing about as the remaining 2 players close in on his position. Weber with the M4 in hand, but Pulse, he's the one AWPing. He's the one picking up the big green gun still as the smoke goes down. Good use of utility from Xeon. Going to put himself into a stronger position. I mean, the fact that he's not checking behind him is very, very odd.
Very confident, isn't he? Goes to the face, finds Pulse, and now expects Weber, especially the flashbang as well that comes through. Weber on towards the side, another double flashbang, but doesn't really connect the disorientation onto Xeon. I know he can fall back, play passive, there's no time left for the bomb, and he's done the job. 5 to 6 hit. Pat's Money Crew, hand on his heart though, died with pride.
I would not die with pride, I would just not die.
Would you die with regret?
There's a song in my head, but I can't think of the name of it. That's it. Got it. Sorry.
Excuse me?
Sorry, mate. There's just a song going through my head.
Oh, right, that's fine. SMG buys coming up for Pat's Money Crew, obviously. Only one player surviving the round they did win. Xeon with the clutch. Has the AWP, not going to be dropping over to Doc, so maybe there's something behind the madness. But now the double up comes up, Pulse and Lazar.
Yeah, much prefer that. I mean, in fact, not traditionally a double AWP kind of map, but yeah, why not if you can? So, slightly slower round this time from Pat's Money Crew. just controlling the map a little, making sure they have the ability to move forward. Of course, with Xeon down, this could be a reset coming out. Of course, after 3 rounds, lost bonus, they were looking strong. Now, if they do go down, especially with a 1 versus 1 in the last round, they will be very, very low on cash. And so they have to be a tad bit careful. Endpoint, of course, investing with the double op setup as well. They need to watch that economy on that CT side of Inferno, so very, very important. But the push now coming in over towards that A bomb site. Aaron completely undetected here, finds himself 1. Mighty Max clears the 2nd. Lulz goes down, and that is an absolute shredder of a round. Endpoint, very, very dominant.
Great setup there from Endpoint. The reset comes through as well.
19
yeah, he got the team kill, so it's 20 kills.
Flippin' heck.
Jeez.
Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise.
He's feeling it.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe he didn't get the memo about nothing.
What did you say?
Nothing. And it's I don't remember saying anything.
With a pistol buy coming from Pats Money Crew, the quality buy at that. It's going to be Kevlar pistols. Actually, only 1 smoke to work with here for Pats Money Crew, so the money isn't too great. Loves with the confidence, going to give the peak with the flashbang. But we'll be falling and scampering away here towards mini pit. Max as well and towards default. Aaron here towards Arch. So they're ready for an A site take. And as Pats Money Crew's buy isn't the strongest, this could be an 8-5 half already for Endpoint.
Yeah. A very, very strong half indeed so far. If they can carry it on, I mean, it is, of course, not the most heavily CT biased enough anymore, but still 10-5 would be a fantastic half for them. Just pistols this round, just need to control this. Of course, in the earlier half of this game, it was the pistols that were causing them more trouble than anything else, but Aaron working forward, finds himself a nice easy kill, spots out Lulz as well, knows they're falling back now, and so can call that over to his teammates. So they should be reinforcing, regarnering that B bomb site, ensuring that when the push comes, Weber isn't for some reason on the wrong bomb site with the only gun they have. Luckily this time though, it's less likely, as Pulse is the forward man, getting ready to defend. Oh, he's going to spot the shoulder. No kill coming through, and Weber even dinked up there. So need to be somewhat careful as Pulse climbing in with the frag onto Skrit. Weber holding fast, but he can't get anything done. And now Pulse, the last man on the side. He's going to find one, but Xeon goes in with the stab. And now Lulz, the lurk man, is going to find himself a wild Luzzer. They're going to be aware of Aaron's position.
2 versus 2. Aaron coming in through Ruin. Sion whips up. Okay. 1 will not judge. Reface comes in, finds the first. Aaron gets off the bomb, actually. Will find the head of Lulz. And the 10-second defuse will come through, so we'll be 8-5. So Pats Money Crew finding a lot of success there, even though they only had pistols, Kevlar, had out much a few people. Still managed to get the bomb down and turn it into a 1 versus 1. 8-5, though. Endpoint have now won the half on the CT side, especially after getting reset early. You know, they come back strong.
No, definitely better than expected on that round. And it's the pistol rounds that Endpoint is struggling with more, especially in this situation, just because I feel Pats Money Crew feel a little bit more confident. They're happier to run around and do their thing, whereas on the gun rounds they set back and they give a lot more respect to Endpoint, which, you know, maybe not the greatest idea, but pistols again this time. So it is going to be a 9-5 half at least, saving into that last round of the half. Maybe there's the opportunity for Pats Money Crew to end it 9-6. Wouldn't be too bad, but still, it's a very good half.
Yeah, it would be serviceable at that point. Yeah. But Weber lines them up, obviously having a stellar game so far as well.
Oh.
Easy does it. Actually gets a third shot. What the hell?
That's nice.
What's crisp? Felt like he killed someone by accident there.
Yeah.
9-5 as the last round comes in, and now this is the real test for Pats Money Crew. They want to have a final half reading of what? 9-6, win their second half pistol on their CT side and maybe try and get the ball rolling there. Otherwise, if this goes 10-5, Endpoint, if they win the second half pistol, Epiphany Bolt are going to be rubbing their hands together, very excited and happy.
Yeah, certainly are. I mean, it gives them a lease of life, but whether they use that is another question. I mean, we haven't seen the greatest thing from them this season. We need to see them take that opportunity and grasp it by both hands, really. And they do the opportunity at least. So Pats Money Crew, and if they want to stay in this, they've got to be in it to win it. It is a bit disappointing, though, that Pats Money Crew have to win to stop Epiphany Bolt, but Epiphany Bolt just had to, though they didn't do anything, just lost, didn't they?
Yeah, 16-8 on train as well, how strange.
Disappointing, really, I would say is the word.
Yeah.
A letdown, if anything.
Deflated as well.
Defecated as well, of course.
What did you just say?
It's deflated as well.
Yeah.
Oh, classic.
Classic.
Weber opening up this time onto Harry C. Harry C, of course, Harry standing for Harry Chips.
Oh,
Weber, going wild.
He's the wild boar that he caught.
He caught a wild boar?
You said when Lazar died last round, he said, you know, he's caught a wild boar. Or like a wild something.
Did I?
I'm pretty sure
You're listening to what I say? Like, that's a first.
I know, if only the
Heard of that before.
stream was.
Oh!
Oh, lol.
Doidy. Doidy.
Jeez.
Doidy fwags. That's what we like to see. Pulse holding close now.
Oh, right, it's feasible.
Doidy. This is definitely feasible as LOL's heads on forward. But no, Pulse will not succumb. And the Flame helping out as well. So, nice round in. So, the half goes the way of Endpoint. 5-10. Pretty dominant round. And a pretty dominant half for Endpoint. It did look a little bit scrappy at the beginning, but I think after that economy reset, there was really very little that the PMC could do.
Well, Endpoint were down 5-4. They bring it back. They win 6 rounds on the trot. I think Lazar and Weber both chiming in together as a powerhouse to defend the sites on their CT half. And now onto the T side. This is where things could get quite interesting. PMC, if they lose second off pistol, we could have PMC exiting the Premiership. And Endpoint securing the second seed. Actually, they already have even if they lose this. But that would mean we would have our teams for the playoffs. Vexed, not Vexed, sorry, they're already through to the live finals. Wind and Rain, Radix, Kings, Enclave, Feels Bad Man, Epiphany Bolt, Luminary GG, and Endpoint.
When you say live finals, do you imply this game isn't live?
It depends if this is a system, and we're all a part of a matrix, and there is a bigger entity out there that's ruling everyone. Do you think
I meant more that this game was pre-recorded.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. So
live finals is in live there in the flesh.
LAN finals.
LAN finals, yeah.
So because we're in the flesh right now.
Yes.
I'm looking at you.
Live in the flesh. Fire in the park.
Fire in the park. What you saying? Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
Do or die now for the Premiership and Pat's Money crew. Push coming in towards second mid. Didn't really spot anything out just yet. No, presence was Banana early from Endpoint, but a smoke.
See?
That's quite strange. All this means now is Empire could group up behind the smoke CT, rush in towards the B site and win the round.
Yes, exactly. You disgusting. Push now coming in. It's Aaron, the front man. Can he find the kills? Yeah, Harry C goes straight down. Low player as Zeon, another player, and Script will fall. 2 players very, very quick for the rotate here. They are getting in, but Aaron is absolutely decimating them. Even going for that 4th frag. Not quite going to work out for him as he does run out of ammunition, but LOL's it's sticking around for nothing. They are heading off. They are heading out. They're chickening out of that hotel. Probably going to just run back to B at this point. Are they? Nope. They're going for 8. They're committing. They're fully committing. Snods, what did you think of that little flash they threw just when they were going to Banana?
It was brilliant, especially combining the smoke towards CT, allowed them to get in towards Ruin. Obviously, they could have planted for Ruin, have the other plant position if they planted towards default, but instead they opted to go for the flank towards
no, I mean, the smoke
side.
Aaron threw when they were going back down Banana.
It's quite effective. It's quite effective. I think as well it was, allowed to happen because of the smoke towards Banana that actually Pat's Money, crew through. So really, it all comes full circle.
That's no smoke. What?
Wait, what?
He just killed them all. He just got in and shot them both. Why has he done that? Outrageous. Wow, that was good, to be fair. That was pretty...
So sorry. What do you think about that UKCSGO game?
Didn't happen. Didn't happen, mate. That was pretty crisp, probably. I didn't actually see it, but yeah. Blimey, sorry about that. Didn't see that at all. I got right distracted.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
You don't even know that's from, do you?
To me.
There we go, thank you.
To you.
Appreciate it.
So maybe, just maybe, Pat's Money could back into this one. If they had lost that, obviously they could have been down 13-5, essentially, if Endpoint won the next only 2 rounds versus the Pistols and SMGs. And if that happened, lights out, game's over, Premiership's over for Pat's Money crew, instead they're still in this one fighting. 10-6. Now with the eco coming from Endpoint, obviously the bomb was planted in the last round, which means they can save this round and buy up into round number 18.
It does indeed. So, 6-10. Pistols to play with for Endpoint. Are we going to see another scrap like we did at the beginning of the last one? Because if we do, it won't end too well. Aaron, of course, showing off his bronze Cluj-Napoca 2015 Pick'em trophy.
Cluj-Napoca. Did you go?
No.
Who was it that went?
Why would I go? Sam?
Sam, yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Sounds like something Sam would have gone to. Do you have any pins?
No.
Do you not?
I'm not Sam. I have a life instead. Aaron opening up this one, going to find himself one as the push comes in towards that B bomb site. Does leave Harry C somewhat isolated, and he's going to get taken down as well as Lazar will find the frag. And now looking for more. Lazar, of course, pushed forwards in ruins. Could find himself a free one, and he will. Lazar licking up the frags here. Like it's Sunday dinner. He's just going to do this easily. Lols finally comes in to find Aaron, but 2 versus 2 and 1 HP left on Skrit. This gets very dangerous. The bomb, of course, has been planted now. So in a post-plant retake situation, the last flash used up. They have, of course, got a smoke, so they can try and smoke off top banana. That's about all. Pulse will find Skrit, and now Lols has been spotted out from behind. The kill comes in, and it's all gone wrong. Lols not going to find himself a crisp little 2K this time.
Wow. Now Patsmani crew forced onto the save. Crip came in towards the CT position. Bit surprised, actually. Doc's just completely unaware that someone could have pushed towards Ruin. Came in with his knife out, back turn, easy frag there for Lazar. Lazar goes for the pre-fire in the corner, nearly lands it. Well, he did land it, landed the dink, but not quite the frag. Crit did survive on 1 HP, but eventually went down in the 2 versus 1 as well. 11-6, and Sunny, I think that might be it. I think we might be done nice and early here tonight.
Yeah, this could be the end of the beginning. However, we did see the little
beginning of the end.
Scrap. No. This is just the beginning of the ESL Prem, so it's the end of the beginning, my friend. Oh, I don't know why I call you my friend. You're just not.
Colleague.
Yes, my workmate. Thank you, workmate. 6-11, as you say. Endpoint looking to find the finish of this game now and getting very, very close to just that. But are we going to see the same dogfight we saw in the first half? Maybe, maybe. I mean, anything could happen, really, couldn't it?
Yeah. Anything could happen. I mean, what's been the biggest shock for you so far in the Premiership?
The fact that you could win a 24-inch gaming monitor.
Really? Where
at
from?
ESL.pm/CSGO comp.
Huh. The more you know.
The more you know, mate. The more you know.
The more you know. For me, it's how poor Kings were, Enclave. I really thought with that roster, Lumji, Shaney, Shiki, Trials, Whisk would have done something.
They did nothing.
Well, they got 2 wins versus NSG, but that wasn't really too hard, was it?
Yeah. So did everyone else.
So did everyone.
So did literally everyone else.
Close your legs, mate.
Anyway, the push coming in now is going to look like Endpoint. Oh, it's still remaining dominant. There are going to be a couple of dirty frags coming in. Nothing clean, nothing crisp. As the smokes will go down. Mighty Max just holding off towards that Ruins position. Doc's trying to get some work done. He's going to creep on through. Mighty Max is watching. Oh, Doc's is going to find that kill somehow. And suddenly it's getting a little bit dirty. Weber, the last man alive, now up on high. You can't be doing that, Weber. That's outrageous. Nice kills coming in, though.
Was nice. 6-12 now. Patsmani crew going to be halving the amount of rounds accumulated by Endpoint as they are down a 6-round deficit. Round number 19, with the EK coming for Patsmani crew as well. Yeah, I mean, we saw Endpoint when they were up 30-4 versus Patsmani crew actually on Cobblestone, and they lost that game. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing a repeat of that one. That quite the embarrassment to lose from Endpoint. And it seems like ever since then they've really had quite a revitalized season. They had the loss versus Patsmani crew when they were up 13-4 on Cobblestone. They came back. They had the massive win versus Fish, guaranteed. Fish had the stand-in, being Batham. But still, there's some of those players in the rosters are quite the achievement to beat. And now here we are to round number 20, Sonny. 13-6, massive advantage there for Endpoint, but the buys do come through. No kits, no Kevlar for the AWP as well. This could be a turning point for Patsmani. Can they bring it back? Can they force Biffy Bot out of the league, or are they going to be auto-relegated?
Yeah, indeed. This is not particularly close right now. Patsmani crew not showing what they can do. Lazar just steps in, takes Skrit's head off, and does a bit of a hokey-cokey on his way out. Fantastic stuff so far. And Patsmani crew just seem to be struggling now. Not looking fantastic for them. They've won one round so far this half. I mean, yeah, we've only had 5, but Endpoint are closing in on that final scoreline. I mean, on that CT side, of Inferno, of course, you need to maintain the economy, and we haven't seen that so far from Pat's Money crew. We haven't seen much aggression. We haven't seen much early control. And especially in that banana position, they've always been sitting back on B. So every round, Endpoint push up banana, they take control. They never feel under pressure over towards the B bomb site. So Pat's Money crew really giving the advantage to Endpoint pretty easily here. Maybe a bit too much respect.
5 versus 4 then. Lazar found the first frag towards the middle. And yeah, in terms of respect, playing so passive towards the sides means they can go for an easy site take as the flashbang comes in, the smoke as well. As it all comes to fruition, the first frag actually going to favour Harry C. Tries to go for a second. He will actually connected as well. And the third, he aligns them all up. Mighty Max though still towards the side. Weber. Brandon Weber, should we say. Gets the flank kill. And now the A site's completely clear. Oh my god, Pat's Money crew, what have you just done?
Yeah, I mean, fantastic defense there coming in from Harry C. Really, really, really strong there. But Weber just comes in, shuts them off. You always have to expect, if there's a B hit coming in, you should always expect that Arch player to be trying to wrap or trying to flank, or, you know, just be prepared for that. And they're not in the slightest, so they give that away. There is still potential for the retake to come in, but Xeon with the AWP, very, very low HP as well. No kit, that's the key. And no armor on Xeon. This is so, so difficult. Weber, oh god, what is this timing? Oh my lord, oh lord.
Oh gosh.
Lord. He's playing perfectly though. Really, really good stuff there. And it's easy. Weber just demolishes the enemy team, cuts them all down to size. 3 kills, happy days, see you later. Alligator.
You look like a potato.
Do I? How rude.
I'm just talking about the chicken.
Got a bit of thing on your foot.
What is that?
Bit of tape.
Why have I got tape on my shoe?
Well, this gives you an extra inch of height, doesn't it? Bloody hell.
Yeah, I can use that elsewhere.
Jesus.
Like on the League of Legends monitors, mate.
It's all about the frame rate and the tick rate or something around. Yeah. See, it's not about how big your monitor is, it's how many tick rates you have. Not sure what that means, but...
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Push now coming in from Endpoint over towards that B-bomb site once again. Nice execute coming through. A little bit more banana control being taken, but Harry C is just burning alive. He is a crisp right now, an absolute nugget. No HP left. I mean, Xeon with the Nova. It's not even a good shotgun. It's just a bad one. He's going to struggle. They're stacking up together. I feel like Harry's going to execute him. I feel like Harry's just going to die. Like a flash is going to come out. He's going to shoot. It's all going to go wrong. One nade, they're dead. Oh, ooh, Max. Doity kill.
Oh, here comes with a 3K. Lines them all up. Oh, he's crumbled. Ah, doesn't land the headshot straight away. Only gets one. Eventually traded out here. 3 versus 2. As now it's down to crit and lows. No defuse gear for the CT side, but they have the smoke and flashbang. They are in the deficit in terms of the numbers. Things could get spicy. Obviously, the rotate coming in, as both players are going to come in through CT. So no flank coming in towards Banana. As that is where Lazar is AWPing and holding 4. But bomb does go down. No defuse kit. They need to make this one quick.
Yeah, screw it. They'll be trying to get some work done where possible, but definitely easier said than done. He's in a nice position. Maybe they're not aware of how forward he is, but they should be aware that he is able to be there, especially with Lazar on the AWP here on the cross. No one coming in from Banana, puts him under no pressure at all, and so Lazar really can just hold the position. Pulse in there for a bit of support. Aaron comes in to close it. 15 rounds on the board. Endpoint really looking unfazed by this game, and we thought maybe, you know, they might look for seedings. I think Endpoint are just happy to close this game, finish it off, show going into the playoffs. Because I know, are Endpoint the current Prem champions?
Yes, they are. Only one player remains.
Yeah, Mighty Max. Crazy, isn't it?
You know, they say a cockroach can survive any natural disaster. Nuclear, you know, nuclear bombs,
Nuclear
whatever.
storm.
Yeah, nuclear storm, you know, toxic wave.
Are you calling Max a cockroach?
I'm saying Max is the cockroach of the UKC. He can survive anything. Any fold. Anything. He survives.
Of course you can survive any fold if you're one person. You can't fold yourself, can you?
Exactly.
Every single player in the UK scene has survived an individual fold, haven't they, you
idiot? But not 5. How many has it been? 5, 6 maybe?
I hate you. Lazar
Hey,
down.
there
1, 2,
he is.
3. Easy game, easy life. Docks the last man alive. Is he going to dox his enemies? Probably not. He's going to get a nice kill through onto Luzu, but it's all over. Weber closes down, and that's it.
And the cockroach survives. That's a good analogy, though. Come on.
That's a very unkind analogy, and he's probably going to be very upset that you've said it.
Oh, why did you say that for, Schnoz?